Championships. Fans from all 6 teams are here as we go to 165. It'll be the number 5 seed, Joey Mazzara out of North Carolina, taking on Connor Brady out of Virginia Tech. At 165, Mike Mock, we got 3 qualifiers.
My man is tatted up. Look at that sleeve. You think that adds to your strength, or do you think that like makes you faster maybe?
He's talking about Joey Mazzara with the tats for North Carolina.
Maybe I should get tatted.
You don't have any?
I don't have any, but maybe I should. I really like what he's got on that sleeve. That's pretty sweet.
The winner of this one will take on Holden Heller, the number 1 seed out of Pitt. Again, 3 AQs at 165. Dean Linke on mat 1, joined by the 2018 national champion at 197 pounds from NC State, talking about the great Mike Machiavello, who's now got a brother also wrestling at NC State. As I said, great to be part of Wolfpack Nation. We have not had the privilege yet of calling an NC State wrestler. That's mostly because they've got a ton of 1 and 2 seeds.
Which I am totally okay with.
This one here is Mazzara with the tats out of UNC, the 5 seed, and Brady for Virginia Tech, the 4 seed.
This will be a good matchup. Nice shot attempt. Good job sitting the corner by Mazzara. That was well timed. Beautifully, beautifully timed. He's got to do a better job keeping that head down. Wow. That's some exciting wrestling right there. Those are some sweet exchanges.
Connor Brady's a 2-time NCAA qualifier.
Brady had done a really good job getting to that head outside shot, keeping his head up. And me personally, I love head outside shots because it allows me to kind of get my hips to the mix and I can stay tight to the body. I don't have to worry about getting my head trapped or getting overextended. And Mazzara just did a really great job sitting corner, looking for the switch there, and just really good job defensively by Mazzara and really great job offensively by Brady.
Brady beat Mazzara in the regular season, and he lost to Heller only by 0-2, as you saw Coach Roby in the Virginia Tech corner a moment ago.
Inside tie, controlling the inside here. Brady, left hand. But Mazzara's doing a good job keeping that right hand posted over the top. Sees on his shoulders, and what that is doing is it's keeping Brady from getting in tighter. Nice shot attempt there by Brady. Good defense by Mazzara.
Still no score. Mock, I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. When Dresser stepped away, Roby stepped in as the interim coach, and I think he won the ACC championship here at Reynolds Coliseum, actually, as the interim coach. I think I'm right about that.
I think you are. I think you are. I actually do remember that.
Of course, NC State has won 4 in a row, and there has not been a team since Maryland. You know, when Maryland was back in there, they won 20 straight from 53 to 74. There's not been a team since then win 5 in a row. That's what's on the line for your alma mater today.
Man, that'd be an incredible feat. And like I said, we got Holden Heller here and Justin McCoy, Maddie Singleton in the semis, who also, we talked about earlier, Jackson Arrington and Caleb Spears, who are 2 true freshmen sitting at the top 2 spots in the ACC with their bracket. Maddie Singleton, also another true freshman, into the semifinals of the ACC tournament, potentially a finalist tonight. So I think what we're starting to see too here in the ACC is a lot of young talent coming up for the next couple of years that fans are going to be able to follow and see and have a lot to look forward to.
First points coming to Mazzara, who, as I mentioned, fell to Brady in the regular season, but has a 1-0 lead with 90 seconds left in the second.
Good job getting him down to his hands. But Mazzara's doing a good job keeping that elbow control. Let's see if we see an offensive attempt off of that elbow control from Mazzara. Nice fake. Looked like he actually wanted to pull the trigger on that. Inside tight. Nice. The same exact shot we saw in the very beginning of the match by Brady, but still incredible defense by Mazzara again.
Big time D.
A little bit different of an exchange, but the same exact offensive attempt and no score. Beautiful entry, though. You would think that he had it dead to rights there and that Mazzara was going to give him the takedown there, but he just keeps wrestling through the position and finding ways to not give the score. We got Roby, the Virginia Tech head coach in his 6th season there, who's done a tremendous job since Stretch left and is honestly starting to make a name for himself as head coach in the ACC. Man, they've done a great job. They broke the attendance record this year for home duels, actually against NC State, and so their brand is continuing to grow.
Castle's
Roby at the
always
helm.
rocking, yeah. He was a big-time wrestler at Edinburgh, where he was a 2-time All-American, a small D1 school wrestling-wise out of Pennsylvania, where, as you said, they grow them off of trees there, big-time wrestlers out of the state of Pennsylvania.
They do.
We got a good one here, though.
We do. The score only 1-0, but some really, really good high-level wrestling by both these guys.
So Brady will start down as we go to the 3rd. Obviously, he'll be looking for a quick release. Holden Heller, the #1 seed, awaiting the winner of this one.
Good pressure forward. A little roll-through attempt there by Brady. Creates enough space to get his escape. Riding time not a factor. Only 2 seconds of riding time in the 3rd period. So that won't be part of the equation here. And the score is 1-1. So we could potentially see an overtime match. We've seen some great offensive attempts from Brady. We've seen some great defensive wrestling from Mazzara.
Had a head-to-head collision, I believe, Mock. Mazzara and Brady. Mazzara is...
Hopefully he's okay. You never want to see that from an athlete, especially anything head-related. My guess is that he'll end up being okay, but
Let's take a look at him, Mock. Ooh.
Take a second to be sure. Looks like it hit him on the nose, actually. Less serious, but man, let me tell you, that hurts.
It does. I mean, it sends the shock waves through your brain, right?
Oh,
When
yeah.
you get hit on the nose.
Oh, yeah.
Right to the tear ducts. At least for a softy like me, anyway.
Yeah, same here, though. Looks like he's got a bloody nose. Hopefully no fractures, no breaks.
Great job by our crew to right away get us a look at what happened, and a good job by the officiating crew as well, because you could tell Brady was ready to pounce, but
Unfortunate for these guys too, because hard to tell just because both guys have been wrestling incredibly well through the whole match up to this point. But in another situation where you have, let's say, one wrestler really pushing the pace and the score's tied 1-1 in the 3rd period, a guy like Brady, like you said, who's ready to pounce, looking for a score, looking to secure the takedown for the win, all that momentum's lost, right? There's a huge break because of injury time. Not only that, but now your opponent's getting time to recover, catch his breath, get some water, and that's...
take a look at the team standings here in the 1st round, and it's the host, NC State, sitting at 7. Remember, the regular season title went to 3 teams, NC State, Pitt, and Virginia Tech. Give North Carolina credit in the lower weight classes for picking up 4.5. Pitt at 4, Virginia at 3. Virginia Tech probably disappointed with just 1 right now.
Wow, that's a surprise.
A lot of that has to do with the number of 1 and 2 seeds that are still waiting to go.
Yep.
Really great up-close look there at the phenomenal job from the North Carolina training staff, making sure that Mazzara passed all the concussion protocol. That was really interesting to look at because they take that seriously, as you know, Mock, and
they do.
It's right in front of us.
It makes me think about kind of just sports science and the way things have progressed, and healthcare, and I think sports are becoming safer and safer for athletes. But I think with that, we're also realizing how dangerous sports have been that people didn't realize in the past. Look at what's happening in the NFL with CT, things like that, and You know, thankfully wrestling's a sport where it's not as common, but wrestling's a sport that takes a toll on your body, on your shoulders, on your knees, on your low back, on your neck. You get in all these crazy exchanges where you're in on a shot attempt and your knees are turning every which way. You know, and you're over in this hunched over position for a full 6 minutes and you're training like that 5-6 days a week.
We got more blood. They got to take care of it. And in the middle of all of that and all of these delays, we have a big-time match here. We have 62 seconds remaining, Mock, at 165. We're tied at 1. It's the second time now Mazzara. And meanwhile, over on mat 2, they've lapped us several times because we've had several injuries over here on mat 1. So we might actually be skipping weights that are going to keep us updated, our great production crew here. But it's been a little slower on mat 1 because of the blood injuries.
Yeah, and it might end up being a little slower. I won't be surprised if this match ends up going into overtime.
You see McCoy at 16, Heller at 22, Singleton at 26, Brady at 27 with only 3 AQs. 165 is one of those where I feel like the wrestling pundits are saying that they may get an invitation on the selection show and get another one in there. 33, the lowest in quite some time. As I mentioned, since Pitt joined, they've been averaging at least 34, 39 AQs last year coming out of the ACC. Here we go, some offense.
Again, sit in the corner just like he did in the very beginning of the match off that first shot attempt. But what's different about this position is Brady's got his head under the knee, ends up being able to keep that leg secure, comes out for the takedown. Good job floating his hips.
Wow, Brady's gonna hang on. 14 seconds.
Brady getting tough here at the end of the third period to get a big win to send him into the semifinals of the ACC tournament.
Mazzara trying to spin out, but too little, too late. And Mazzara, of course, had to deal with that shot to the nose, which wasn't easy. It'll be Brady, though, that will match up against Holden Heller from Pitt. That'll be in the semifinals. Heller taking on Connor Brady at 165, where the ACC has 3 AQs. The final takedown here in the final 30 seconds, Mock.
So what's different about this position, we saw this exchange happen twice before this. Head outside shot, but Brady changes his head to under the knee here and is looking to elevate it and is making it tough for Mazzara to sit the corner. Then once he's able to resettle, he's able to circle to the far side.